Morgan Freeman, the voice of God, the man who could narrate paint drying and make it sound like Shakespeare. But here's what Hollywood doesn't want you to know. Behind that calm, dignified presence is someone with zero tolerance for unprofessional behavior. Over a legendary 60-year career, Morgan Freeman quietly blacklisted 7 actors he never wanted to work with again. He rarely speaks publicly about conflict. He's far too composed for that. But insiders, crew members, and Hollywood trades have whispered about these rifts for decades. What I discovered might completely change how you see some of your favorite stars. Because while Freeman is known for patience and respect, these 7 actors pushed him so far, he made a decision that could end careers never again. Number 7. Eddie Murphy. On paper, they should have been comedy gold. Freeman's calm, measured delivery, and Murphy's explosive energy. But their working relationship? A mess? While Freeman came prepared, knowing every line and motivation, Murphy would show up late, sometimes hours late. And when he did, he expected to improvise his way through scenes. One crew member recalled, "You could see Morgan's jaw clench every time Eddie strolled in unprepared." Things got worse when Murphy dismissed Freeman's suggestions on set, reportedly calling him too old school. That was the final straw. Freeman completed the project, kept it professional, collected his check, and quietly made sure they'd never work together again. Number 6. Russell Crowe. Crowe's on-set behavior is legendary, and not in a good way. Freeman experienced it firsthand. While Morgan treats everyone, from director to PA, with respect, Crowe reportedly berated crew in front of the entire cast. Then came the interviews, where Crowe publicly dismissed Freeman's acting as predictable and coasting on reputation. Morgan didn't argue. He didn't tweet. He simply let casting directors know, "If Crowe's in, I'm out." No negotiation, no discussion. Number 5. Kevin Costner. This one's surprising. Costner has the image of a consummate professional. But behind the scenes, multiple sources say Freeman found Costner's ego unbearable. He'd override directors, rewrite dialogue without asking, and even explained scenes to Freeman, as if Freeman were new to the craft. Freeman didn't walk off set. He finished the project like a pro, then refused to work with Costner again. One agent summed it up perfectly. Morgan said working with Kevin felt like being stuck in someone else's vanity project. Number 4. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen's chaos is well documented, but Freeman's frustration wasn't just about drugs or tabloids. It was about how Sheen's unpredictability affected the entire crew. One day he'd be brilliant, the next, incoherent. No one knew which Charlie would show up. Freeman, who believes deeply in accountability, saw it as a betrayal. He once told a friend, "Talent doesn't give you the right to destroy everything around you. I won't be part of that." Since then, Freeman has quietly avoided any project linked to Sheen's name. Number 3. Will Smith. Yes, this one hurts. Freeman liked Smith personally, but philosophically, they were worlds apart. Morgan reportedly believed Smith had all the talent in the world, yet kept choosing roles based on box office numbers, not depth. When Smith turned down a powerful, award-worthy script in favor of a big-budget action film, Freeman was done. A long-time collaborator said Morgan felt like Will was walking the easy path when he had the talent to take the harder, more meaningful one. Number 2. Mel Gibson. Freeman's issues with Gibson go back before the public scandals. Crew members described Gibson as arrogant, dismissive, and unwilling to collaborate. Freeman thrives on collaboration and values everyone's input. One moment sealed the deal. During a shoot, Gibson reportedly brushed off Freeman's take on a scene, calling it overthought. Freeman didn't argue. He finished his work and walked away forever. Number 1. Denzel Washington. This might be the biggest surprise of all. There's no personal hatred here, just two titans of the craft who couldn't work together. Both are perfectionists. Both have strong creative visions, and sometimes that's a recipe for tension. Behind closed doors, crew described the energy as strained, respectful, yes, but difficult. One casting director said, "It was like two master chefs trying to cook in the same kitchen. Brilliant, but incompatible." Eventually, both actors recognized it and chose never to work together again. No drama, just professionalism. Every actor on this list is talented. Freeman never questioned that. But for him, it's always been about professionalism, respect, and the work. In an industry full of egos, Morgan Freeman drew a line. He never aired dirty laundry, never attacked anyone publicly. He simply made his choices and stuck to them. And maybe that's why, even at 86, he remains one of the most respected actors in the world. Because real power? It's not about what you say, it's about what you walk away from.